Let me make sure this is on here. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey. It's the R&B in the background for me, y'all. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to back to going live on my phone. Okay, I'm an old lady. I like to. Let me see. Okay, what's this button do? Okay, we can do that. And what? Oh, okay. Let me see. Y'all, honestly, I'm just testing some shit out, but I figured I'd get on here anyway, like I always do, to give you some free game. Give you some free game. So if you a mama, I'm gonna show you how to make your next $400 in the next 30 days. So stick with me. Okay, bet. So I can, let me see. Can I pin a little 1-2-1-2? Amen. Agree with God, move with God, end with God, never doubt God, period. Okay, so can I like, oh, you can add videos? Y'all, it's me trying to figure. Okay, bet. Where is my logo? Let me see if I can do that. Because I'm trying to be professional if I can. Like, don't play with me. Let me see. I know it takes some time for some people to come in anyway. Y'all, let me see. What that do? Okay. Okay, period. So I can do like a little screenshot. Stop sharing. But you can't go on like the internet or nothing. Don't play with me. I didn't know you could do this on Instagram. Okay, bet. Okay, bet. Didn't I record some shit earlier today? Let me see. Hey, but if you a mama coming in the room, put a pink heart in the chat, y'all. And let me know. I'm gonna give it a second anyway. But I'm just trying to see y'all. See, you gotta get in here. You gotta get in here and play around with this stuff, y'all. Okay. I don't care. Okay, if you want my help, I'm gonna help you. But if you got an attitude or whatever, you just got an attitude. But no, I was just testing this out. And you gotta, everything is trial and error, y'all. Trial and error. Y'all get so hung up on information and being information overloaded with people. Y'all take people that's the one thing that I'm learning. People be taking people like for every word that they say, baby. You gotta get out here in these streets and do it on your own. Figure it out on your own. Okay, people gonna help you and guide you, and that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna help you and guide you. I'm lead you in the right direction, but at the same time, I say this all the time. I can teach you skills. I can teach you step by step. But if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have ambition, baby, I can't help you. Okay, you gotta want the shit for yourself. I can't want it more than you. I can't do nothing for you. Okay, y'all. So, anyways, I just wanted to get on here because I wanted to quickly kind of take y'all back for a second. And you know, we're gonna do this the simple, the easy way. Okay, welcome in. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Tuesday. I hope y'all doing okay. If you a mama, put a pink heart in the chat. Let me know that you in the room. This live is for moms and moms only. Baby, I'm here. Copy. Y'all, I'm multitasking too, so y'all gotta excuse me. Okay, you gotta go out there though, and then I'll say copy. Okay, get out, okay? You gotta get out, baby. What's this? No, leave that here. It's Jesus? Okay, let's leave Jesus here. Come on. Let's leave him here. Thank you. Okay. All right, girl. Okay, get up out of here, okay? Mommy loves you. I say copy, okay? You gotta go all the way upstairs so I can say it. Okay? Okay, y'all. So if you do not know, I'm a mom. And like I said, this live is for moms, okay? If you are a mom, if you are a mom, y'all, multitask. If you're a mom, sorry, I'm so close. If you're a mom and you've been looking for ways to make money online, girl, I promise you it's easy, it's simple, okay? Now, I'm not on here to try to sell you nothing. I promise you I'm not. I'm going to tell you the easy way, the simple way. So if you're a mom and you want them steps, let me know. Put something in the chat. Put something in the chat, y'all. I'm going to be multitasking back and forth saying copy. So that's giving y'all time to put something in the chat. If you're a mom and you in the room with me, put a pink heart in the chat. I want to know that you're here. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm talking to the right people. Okay, I don't want to waste my time, my breath, or my energy, girl. Okay, yes, I copy. Do you copy? Thank you, Drew. Okay, so y'all, first of all, the first thing I want to say is, because I know a lot of people come back and watch these lives, is understanding, y'all, the fastest way that you're going to be able to make some money, girl, I'm telling you right now, it's not Instacart. It's not going to be door dashing. It's not going to be sparking. It's not going to be whatever all the other stuff doing, okay? Because that stuff takes time, and you're going to burn yourself out real quick. And who knows where you're at in the United States. If the weather is fucked up, you're really not going to want to do it. Then you're going to be feel unmotivated, okay? What if I told you that you can make money literally filming everyday things? Would you believe me? Let me know if you believe me, okay? If you believe me, put a one in the, can you put a one in the chat? Y'all see how I'm trying to engage with y'all a little bit more. I'm trying to talk to y'all. Okay? Put a one in the chat. If you let me know. Do you believe me? Do you think that's possible? Do you think you can get paid? Or do you feel like you need to get online and fake a facade and be somebody that you're not to get paid? Is that the only way you think you can get paid? Is that what y'all think? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, Jew said one. Jew said one. Okay, well, Jew, I'm roll with you, okay? Sis, let me tell you the easy and simplest way, y'all. Digital products. I copy. Digital products is gonna be the easy, the easiest and fastest way that you can make money online. Now I'm gonna give you the simple setup, okay? I'm gonna show you how you can get started today. Absolutely, I would say free, but maybe you gotta spend some money to get some money, okay? Now, if you want to do it an easier route, if you stick with me to the end, I'll be able to tell you that. But the first thing that I'm going to tell you that you need to do is you're going to need to sign up for Canva, girl, okay? This is why I was going to say, technically it's free, but it ain't free, okay? Canva got a free version, but I ain't going to lie to you. It's the basic version, okay? You can't do much with it, okay? They got basic things in there. And it's 2026, y'all. People that are oblivious to what digital products is and what digital marketing is, they have high expectations, okay? So you got to come correct, and you got to come correct the first time, okay? So with Canva, you can pay $14.99. Okay, you're gonna get you the pro version. That way you have access to all the tools and resources that you can use in that bad boy, okay? Including Canva's AI. Canva can do so many things people be sleeping on, y'all. Canva can create you a whole app literally within seconds, just by you saying a certain thing or using a certain prompt, okay? Now, after you got Canva set up, girl, this is another thing that I'm going to tell you you're going to have to pay for. You're going to have to pay for it, okay? You're going to have to pay for it, girl. ChatGPT, okay? ChatGPT. Basic big version is cool, but if we're trying to actually make some money and change our lives and make some money in the next couple of days, then we going to have to use ChatGPT, the pro version, okay? We can't be limited on the things that we have to say. Girl, you're going to be using ChatGPT for everything, okay? Okay? I've had some good days. I've had some heals to period, okay? I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights, but when I look around and think things over, all of my good days, amen, amen, amen. I love that song, okay? Okay, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you a mom, this live is for a mom. So again, if you are not a mom, I don't want you to be wasting your time or nothing like that. But again, you're more than welcome to stay, okay? I'm sure you got a mama, auntie, a sister, a cousin, whatever. That might be a mom, so you can pass this information along to her. But I'm just saying, I don't want y'all to get irritated with me or pissed off and be like, what are you talking about? I'm talking to the mamas, okay? I'm trying to show mamas real quick some free game on how they can start getting paid, okay? All right, so we got Campbell, we got ChatGPT, okay, and we paying for those, girl, okay? We paying for them. I promise you, you're gonna make your money back anyway. So that little $14.99, $20 a month, baby, you ain't even gonna feel it, okay? Now that we got these two, right? Okay, we gonna start in ChatGPT, y'all. We gonna start. This is how easy it is that I don't even have to be in front of my screen. I'm just gonna break this down for y'all. Y'all need to listen, take your little notes, or you can come back, watch this live, do whatever you need to do. All right. So I want you to think about something that you are good at, okay? And I know you're going to be like, but I'm not good at nothing. Okay, even if you feel like you're not good at nothing, what is something that somebody always asks you, okay? Is it, damn girl, how you know how to get people to, kids to read? Damn girl, you make some fire ass fried chicken. Like, damn girl, how you always kept your, like, whatever. I know it's something that people always ask you or come to you and ask you advice for, okay, right? Maybe you're a mom who recently just had a baby and you're getting over postpartum, right? Maybe you struggled with postpartum or whatever like that, your first pregnancy, and then the second time around, you didn't struggle with, you know what I mean? So you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got tips. Maybe you are a passionate mom who baby don't play about breastfeeding, and you know what I mean, you can give somebody tips and tricks where they don't feel overwhelmed, because you know how the breastfeeding community sometimes be trying to make people feel bad if they ain't producing milk or whatever like that. You see how I'm saying that? But think about something that seriously that people come and ask you advice for. Maybe it's your fashion. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like, damn girl, how you always put together that fire ass outfit on the low, on a budget. Maybe it's that, you know what I mean? But whatever it is, okay, whatever that is, I want you to go into ChatGPT and I want you to literally say this, okay? You don't have to be perfect about it or whatever like that. And this is why the pro version is so important, okay? You're going to go in and you're going to say, hey, I am good at this. Can you give me 3 digital product ideas that I can come up with in the next 24 hours that will be highly sought after, valuable, and bring me in sales? You can literally say that, okay? And again, whatever it is that you're good at, something that you're... Now, let me just say this, because this is another thing that people be getting it messed up a little bit, okay? Something that people ask you advice for, okay? I get it. Maybe something you may have dreams and aspiration or whatever like that, right? But if ain't nobody asking for that information out of you, that's not what I'm telling you going to ChatGPT to do, because that'd be the thing. People don't realize that y'all have money making opportunities right in front of you every single day, okay? Anytime somebody is asking you for advice, that means you are solving a problem, okay? And if you can solve a problem, you can turn that into a coin, okay? That's all this is, all right? I'm talking about how you can make $400 in the next 30 days if you are a mom, okay? If you're not a mom, I'm gonna let you know right now, okay? This live might not be for you, but you're more than welcome to pass it to a mom, okay? So now that you've done that, ChatGPT gonna spit out all these different ideas. Now, this is where it get a little tricky, okay? And this is where people be fucking up, okay? I'll be honest with you. So depending on what problem it is that you're really good at solving, okay, right? That's gonna determine what style of digital product you're gonna make. Now, basically, if y'all don't understand what a digital product is, everything that's on motherfucking line is a digital product, okay? From Netflix to you know what I mean, you downloading an app to track your calories. All of those are considered digital products. Of course, ebooks, guides, courses, things like that. But literally everything that you use online, y'all, is a form of digital product. If you cannot physically hold it in your hand, but it offers you some kind of service, it solves some kind of problem for you, it entertains you, whatever, it's a digital product, okay? That's all a digital product is. So don't get hung up on these words and terminologies, okay? Because I know a lot of people be doing that shit and they be talking them out of it. You be thinking like, I'm just gonna stay at my 9 to 5 forever and work just so I have just a little bit, just enough to get by, and not step outside of your comfort zone and do some shit that you actually would enjoy and have fun doing, okay? This is why people be thinking all this shit is a scam, whatever. Okay, now the reason why I said it's important to think about what style of digital product that you do, right? Because it gotta make sense, y'all. Let's just say you a workout guru, okay? Maybe you a mama that, you know what I'm saying, know how to make bitches lose weight. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Jesus. You said I could have a free day, but you know what I mean? I'm getting out of here. Maybe you a mama, right? Who had a baby, snap back in 2.3 seconds, okay, right? Maybe you had a fupa, right? But you lost it. You lost it, girl, in 30 days, in 60 days, in 6 months, right? Maybe you would put together a digital product that's like, hey, at-home workouts for your fupa, okay? And it's very important in the title of your digital product, you're gonna put that problem that you solve, right? Because when people are actively looking to solve their problem, them keywords, these are where keywords come up, y'all, okay? Much love. Hey, A-Marie. I'm just going around showing smaller critter love. Thank you. Keep pushing around. Keep on. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Can I ask if you are a feminist or if you support? I'm not here for that, baby. I'm here to show mamas how to make money online. So y'all, again, like I was saying, so as far as the digital product in the title, right? It's very, very important that you put whatever problem that you solve in that title somehow, some way. If you struggle with that, again, this is where you can go back into ChatGPT and have it help you with it, okay? But again, the style of your digital product. So somebody that's helping somebody lose weight, right? It wouldn't make sense for them to really put together an ebook, right? Because that's going to be boring as hell. I want to know, what can I do actionable, right? Can you show me how I'm going to lose this weight, right? You had a fupa, you lost it in 60 days. How am I going to do that? Maybe you put together a 20-minute workouts that you can do from home at the crib, that no gym equipment, no nothing, no dumbbells or whatever, or use everyday things around the house, maybe 2 cans of peas. I don't know, right? But you want to appeal to that, you know what I mean, to whatever problem it is that you solve. You got to appeal to the person that's going to be looking for you, okay? See, this is the thing. A lot of people wants to create digital products because they think it's cute, because they seen old girl doing or whatever. But it's very, very important for you to know what you actually doing and how you're able to solve a problem, because that's all the information that you're going to put inside of, you know what I'm saying, helping somebody. You know how you see a lot of people online that be like, oh, I'm going to show you how to make, or I'm going to show you how to reach 100,000 followers, and you go to their page and they got 50 followers. Like, how does that make sense? You didn't already made me break trust with you. And I'm like, I damn sure don't want to buy nothing with you or spend money with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very important that we're not doing things that we doing just because we want to, but it's something that we've actually saw before. It's something that we've accomplished ourselves before. Okay. So after you do that, and then you bundle it up however you want to, again, if you are struggling with trying to figure out the idea of what type of digital product it should be. Is it a voice note, an audio type of style thing? Is it a Telegram group? Is it a video series or something like that? Is it an ebook, right? Again, there are so many different styles and different ways that you can put together these digital products, but it matters what you're actually solving and how you're solving it, right? Think about what was the fastest way that you learned it? Did you learn it in an ebook style? Did you learn it video style? When you gonna turn around and do the same shit, okay? Don't overthink that. All right, so now that you done did that, okay, now you're going to go ahead and sign up for a free. Now, look, I ain't really supposed to be saying this because I'm an ambassador, but you're going to sign up for Beacons, okay? Sign up for Beacons because that shit is free, okay? Sign up that way. That way you can start making some money, getting you a little profit, okay? When you start making you a little profit, Beacons is really easy to use. It's like a link in bio store. I ain't gonna lie to you now. You gotta pay when shit is free sometimes, okay? So they do have like higher processing fees, but still, again, as you a beginner, just start that way, start building up your money, start getting your income, and then kind of going from there, okay? Now that you got your Beacon store, you just set everything up, boom, boom, bam. When you own your Beacon store, it's really important to kind of think about like maybe like the color of your brand, okay? What do you want your brand to be, okay? Because this is a really easy way for you to be rememberable, okay? People don't want to tell you this and talk about this, but this is important, y'all. When y'all think of y'all favorite brands, it's something that I tell my students all the time. When you think of McDonald's, Burger King, McDonald's, you think of certain colors, and you think of that for a reason. That is a piece of branding. It's not all of branding. Branding is also how you make people feel, how people remember you, okay? And this is also going to be important for you because when you set up your social media pages, okay? Now, I highly recommend, if you want to, you can use an existing social media page, but I know a lot of people, when it comes to promoting their businesses and everything like that, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would keep the shit separate, okay? Now, if your personal page, if you like just don't even use it or nothing like that, baby, go ahead and use it, rebrand that bitch. But if not, then start a brand new page, okay? I highly recommend Instagram, YouTube. YouTube is gonna probably be my favorite. Sorry, Instagram, but YouTube, okay? You can do YouTube Shorts, and you can also do long form. And anytime you have a business, point blank period, y'all, I'm gonna always tell you, get your butt on YouTube because there's so many different opportunities. You get a lot of real serious, more customers, I think personally, on YouTube, but all platforms are great. But pick one platform, okay? You don't have to be on all of them. Just pick one, okay? Because this is going to be the easiest way that you can kind of remain consistent. And we want you to remain consistent because consistency is what's going to get you your Bitcoin, okay? Now, a lot of people will tell you, oh, girl, when you start a new page, you only need to show up a few times a week. You don't need to post once or twice a week. That's a motherfucking lie. You need to have, first of all, I always tell my students this, have 10 pieces of content, okay? 10 pieces of content ready to go before you even launch your social media page. This is very, very important because it's completely normal for beginners to start off, y'all, and they start off, you know, with a momentum, but then, you know, when you're not getting the views that you think that you should have or you think that you should be getting, right, it can be a little discouraging, and then you'll fall off real quick. That's what we don't want. You know what I mean? In the beginning, I'm gonna be honest with you, ain't nobody gonna watch your shit. Like, they're not, okay? But that does not mean that it's not possible for you to get a sale, for you to get a lead, any of that, okay? So it's very, very important to show up with confidence, okay? So have 10 pieces of content ready to go. Now, depending on what your digital product is, it's very important to tie in the story with your digital products, okay? If you are helping mamas lose their fupa, I shouldn't go on your page and see a whole bunch of big bag sandwiches and cheeseburgers and da-da-da or whatever like that. Like, this is counterproductive. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? So we got to make it make sense, okay? If you are talking about, you know, hair or whatever like that, I shouldn't come on your page and I see surfboards. Like, we got to make it make sense, okay, y'all? So whatever your digital product is about, that's the type of content that you need to create about it, right? If it's more so a lifestyle thing, then you have, yes, a broader and wider range where you can create lifestyle content. You go into the coffee shop. But regardless, okay, you can literally post anything, but finding a way to tie it back to what you're actually talking about. I'm just saying, don't let it be something just like way completely off where it's like, you're fucking up the trust here. What's going on? You know what I mean? And that's why I said hair, surfboards. What's going, like, where does that fit in? Okay. Of course, you're going to get lifestyle content. You're going to do talking videos. Okay. So just like how you see me right here, this is a great way to make your audience feel connected with you. This is a great way for people to get your vibe and be like, okay, I love the way she talk, or like, that's my vibe, or whatever like that. Like, we on the same page. She a Leo, girl, I'm a Leo too. Like, this is how people feel connected to you. Okay. Now this is a huge part. Okay. This is a huge part because you can have the best product in the world, but if you don't get this shit down, nobody's going to mess with you, okay? And that's what we don't want. That's what we don't want, y'all, okay? So again, you're going to do a mixture of talking head videos like this, talking about your product, talking about what you specifically solve. Like, literally think about your product for a second, but think about how if somebody was researching something, what would they be researching? What would they be asking? How can I lose 30 pounds in the next 6 months? How can I, you know what I'm saying, get skinnier by not, you know, really think about how people would type in that, okay? Because that's the type of content that you constantly need to be making so people will find you. And when people find you, they're like, oh, big credit cards out. I need to buy this because she got the answer to my solution. When y'all online and stuff like that, I'm a sucker for TikTok Shop, baby, okay? I be trying to stay off of that. Y'all know TikTok Shop is the millennials QVC, baby, okay? I be on there. You know damn well you don't need that goddamn green blanket, you know, that they talking about, but the way that they're describing it, the way that they're talking about it, it gets you every time. So it's the same exact thing. whatever your digital product is about, you need to be saying it. Think about it the opposite. In your digital product, you're saying how you gonna help, how you gonna solve that problem. But in your content, you need to be saying, bitch, is your fupa hanging over your jeans right now? You thinking about getting that blueberry muffin, ain't you? Like, say the type of stuff, right, that's gonna stop people when they scroll. I'm being dramatic, y'all. But seriously, say that type of stuff that's gonna stop somebody in the scroll and make them feel guilty, make them feel a certain type of word. They be like, well, damn, she talking to me. Oh my God, or whatever like that. Girl, I do need to lose that fupa or whatever like that. My birthday in 4 months. Damn, she talking about she got some little work from home, little things. I ain't gotta have no equipment. I ain't gotta go to no gym. I was scared to go to the gym. You gotta think about how people are gonna be receiving what it is that you're talking about. And you got the solution. Okay, let me lock in. Now, this is the thing. Y'all got, and this is why I'm the type of coach that's gonna be honest with you and be real with you. A person may not buy it right then and there, right? Because they're gonna be sitting back and watching, because it usually takes people psychology, this is proven, to see you 7 to 9 times before they actually commit, okay? So this is why it's so important when you're promoting content on your page and you showing up every day and posting 3 pieces of content, okay? Not 1, not 2, 3 pieces of content every day. It's so important that you're talking about the same thing, okay? The same thing, the same thing. Not 1 minute you was talking about, hey, these are growth secrets to grow on Instagram, and then next you're talking about, hey, this is how you lose 15 pounds and get rid of your fupa. What's going on? What's going on this page, okay? And that's where people be fucking up, y'all. This is where a lot of y'all be fucking up. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? You got too much going on. You haven't given yourself a chance to be known for something. What are you known for? What is it? You know how, I don't know about y'all, I grew up in the hood. Okay? Y'all know how it used to be people that you didn't know the name of them people, but you knew that was the weed man. That was the candy lady. That was the, this is what you need to be doing with your social media page, okay? You need to be known as, hey, she is the girl that do this. She is the girl to do, I'm the lady that help mamas make money online, you literally using the everyday moments, okay? You ain't gotta have a large following, baby. You ain't gotta get a lot of views. You just gotta be a regular mama who want a little bit more out of her life. You just got to be a mama that wants to go to brunch and make money while she's getting her hair done. That's the mama that I am, okay? So you have to really establish who is it that you want to be. And this is so important, okay, y'all? I'm giving y'all free game, okay? So once you establish and you like, okay, I'm this person, you show up as this person every single day. So when I go on your website and I see your digital products, it should reflect that. When I go on your goddamn Instagram page, your YouTube page, it should motherfucking reflect that, okay? Not all over the place. You posting your cousin Lil Ray birthday, cousin, auntie's reunion. We can't do that, y'all. Okay? We're not doing that. Like, it's 2026. We gotta, if you want to do all that, make you a little side page and do that and do whatever you got to do. You know, that's why I tell people, get your ass on TikTok. I feel like TikTok, you can probably do whatever. I'm not a TikTok girly, so I don't know. I can't give y'all no advice on TikTok. So don't ask me. I'm just saying. I don't know. Okay? But if that's what it is that you want to do and you want to be random all over the place or whatever, but this is that term, you know, people hate to say niche or whatever, and I hate that word too. But this is why niching down is so important, okay? The way these algorithms are set up, y'all, it literally is like a post office, okay? Y'all know in the post office, when they sort your shit and they got to put it and code it to the right number, that's what an algorithm is. So it ain't no thing called, it's, you know, when people like, oh my God, I'm shadow banned. I'm not, no, bitch. You haven't been doing what you needed to be doing on this internet. That's all that it is, okay? The way shit is set up is the things that we say, the words that we say, y'all, they have AI literally scanning every piece of content that you put on here. So if one day you talking about mama stuff, the next day you talking about fitness shit, the next day you talking about cooking shit, the algorithm be like, I don't know where to place you. I don't know where to put you, okay? I don't know what to do with you because I don't know what you're going to be talking about tomorrow. Okay, they want you to be predictable, but obviously you're making your content rememberable. Okay, that's all you have to do. All right. Because you're going to be posting content every single day. You're going to get on live, okay? And you're going to demonstrate ways of how your product can help people, okay? You got to give people a little something, you know, in the mall when you go get some bourbon chicken. Well, I don't even be trying to get no bourbon chicken. It just be out there. They be giving out them samples, okay? And they give me every time. I don't need this shit. Sam's Club. They give me every time. I don't need, what am I going to do with this? I don't need it. You know what I mean? But they always give you a little taste to let you know, hey, you want to, you know, so that's what your job is to do every single day, y'all. You got to get on live or whatever like that. And all of this you can do, you can definitely do it faceless. You can do it faceless. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, the way that the world is set up right now with AI taking over and everything like that, people need to see you. Okay, so I'm going to always tell you, show your face. I'm sure you're beautiful. I'm sure you're gorgeous. I'm sure whatever you are behind an amazing brand, you need to show. You need to show your face, okay? You need to let it be known. Now, you can definitely pre-record some shit, and this is why I love YouTube, okay? Because the average human being, for the most part, if they see you trying to do some shit, they will try to cheer you on. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube is really great because you can post your short form content, right? Where you're showcasing your product, talking about how your product, the things that it solves and things like that. Tom Hanks is paid. Thank you, boo. But you can also post long form, right? Show the behind the scenes of you building this business. All of my students that I always tell, I'm like, get on YouTube, y'all. For one, YouTube takes care of its small creators, straight up. Like, YouTube is probably one of the best platforms. Like, they take care of you. They take care of you. They look out for you. You know what I'm saying? They real good to you, okay? Even when you under, like, I've gotten so many opportunities when I was under 1,000 subscribers, like, for real. You know what I mean? That ass got to be consistent, though. You got to be consistent, okay? But, it's a great way to show, like, you building this business, capturing where you started from, right? Because as you grow and as you start getting customers and as you start, building up your brand more and more and more, you're going to have this footage to look back on. But two, people love to go on a journey with you and see how far you come. People love to feel like, damn, I'm the founding members of this person's, whatever, which is really sad because a lot of people will sit back and consume and watch somebody else build their dream life right in front of them and they won't do shit. It's insane. But and that's really, y'all, rinse and repeat. You're going to just be showing up every single day. And I guarantee you, and again, I can guarantee you, if you're talking about something that you have actually solved before, if you ain't never solved this shit, and like I said, this is your dream and your hopes, baby, it's not gonna work. Okay, it needs to be something that you actually solve. You have the answer to. Okay, you have proven results. This is very important. Okay, and again. And then building around that, because y'all, I'm telling y'all, knowledge. What's something that you could talk about all day? I can get on here and talk to y'all on live literally all day about helping moms make money online. You know why? Because I'm so fucking good at it. I am. You know what I mean? And that's why it's so important. People burn out. That's why I don't really believe in that term or whatever like that. Burn out. You burn out if you're not passionate about the shit. You burn out if, you know what I'm saying, you faking the phone. You come off salesy if you don't know what the hell you talking about. I say this all the time. Whenever me and my husband go look at cars and stuff, my husband be knowing more about the goddamn car than the salesman do. That's why carsmen are so salesy, because they've been given a little booklet and told to read it and give you some information. They don't even know shit about it. You telling me this is an all-wheel drive car? This is two-wheel drive. You don't even know what you're talking about, sir. You said the price was $68,000. This motherfucker is $72,000. Like, you know what I mean? Why do I always get the weirdos, y'all? I'm sorry, but do I got any mamas in the room? Let me know if I have any mamas in the room. Y'all following me? Y'all understand where I'm coming from? Okay, because again, like I said, I'm giving you free game. Now, sis, if you are not interested in building your own digital product, I completely understand. I know people have this whole thing, y'all. I've been seeing it everywhere, like courses and all that stuff is there. This is why I've never considered my community a course. But inside of my community, I believe in giving moms structure, okay? And this is also why I niched my community down. I didn't want this to be for everybody. My community is for moms who are serious about changing their financial situation, who are serious about making income, okay? And that are willing to put in the work. There is nothing that you can do that's just gonna happen for you overnight. I mean, it just don't work like that. Everything that you do requires work, okay? Even winning the motherfucking lottery, bitch, you gotta put a ticket in, don't you, okay? So in no way am I saying this is a get rich quick scheme, but I show you and work with you closely. Every Wednesday, I do a live Q&A inside of my community. On top of every Saturday, I teach a masterclass teaching you how to specifically sell the community. But inside, my community teaches you what to say, how to show up online, and even what to post. Because I know as a mom, one, just dealing with the kids alone, that should already be goddamn stressful, and I feel you. But trying to learn a new skill, trying to learn a way to actually, excuse me, y'all, make consistent income, that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? And I went through all of that. And I got started with, excuse me, I'm so gassy. I got started with a done for you digital product that literally taught me everything, right? I definitely had to go out and get a little bit more information, but that was the start of why I started helping so many moms and so many women, because this was the first time ever online anything had ever worked for me, because I went down that rabbit hole of trying this course, trying this different program, and it never leads you anywhere. You still feel lost, you still confused, and you don't know what your next step is. Inside of MPM, you literally get 24/7 support. And like I said, you literally are told what to do, what to say, and what to post, okay? Right now, I'm actually, which if any of my community members in here, I don't want y'all to feel like I didn't tell y'all first, but I'm going to be announcing this probably tonight or tomorrow. But I'm getting ready to do a 30-day challenge, y'all, because let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something. We about to do a 30-day challenge because I know for a fact that if you follow my exact system, sis, you can make sales in 30 days, within 30. Honestly, it shouldn't even take that long. So community, if you're in here, or just letting you know, about to do a 30-day challenge. But y'all, the 30-day challenge is no game. Okay, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna give you the exact formula that you need to be able to make your first sale in 30 days. Okay, it is not rocket science. It's not hard to do, and literally you can use your everyday life to make income. Y'all, stop making it seem like shit is so fucking to me, it's harder to get a goddamn job. Okay, it is harder to get a motherfucking job these days than to actually make money online with digital products. Okay, it's not about having 18,000 goddamn products. If you are seeing people out here that's selling 27 different products, maybe they're not making no money. Okay, I've been selling the same 2 digital products for the last basically almost 2 years. Okay, because that's the point of this, y'all. Mastery is key. Success loves motherfucking speed. Okay, it's not about getting out here 1 minute you talking about this, next minute you talking about that, and this is exactly what I be trying to tell y'all. Okay, this is why you don't be getting no motherfucking where. Okay, and when people go on and land on your website and they see that you have all these different products or whatever, that immediately cancels the trust with them, because it's like, well, baby, which one is going to give me everything that I need and then some. Okay, and that's extremely important. So again, if you are a mom and you've been looking for a way to make income, sis, I'm telling you, rock with me. You need to copy in MPM, because again, it truly is no other community out there like this. You're not going to get the support anywhere else. You're not going to get a community anywhere else. And like I said, it's important to be inside of a space that is with like-minded individuals, people that actually want to see you win, people that's not going to gatekeep with you or whatever like that. And as much as I pour into the moms inside of the community, the mamas pour into me as well. And y'all didn't put a little fire up under my butt, so I'm I've been real humble. I've been real humble, y'all. I've been real humble, but she's being released. Okay, her innerness is coming out. Okay, and I'm done playing. It's not that, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's not rocket science. Y'all, the opportunities. I don't know if y'all watch the news. I don't know if y'all know what's going on or if y'all pay attention. But the fact that AI has created so many millionaires in such a short period of time, and y'all get on Chat GPT and sit around and play like it's a goddamn game, but then be complaining why you broke. The fact that so many of y'all didn't watch that whole little season of America's Next Top Model on Netflix but are broke, it's just mind blowing to me. Like I just don't understand. The fact that you know all of Beyonce's business, but you won't create your own business, is insane. But you be complaining that you broke. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So if you're a mom and you serious and you would like your next 30, 90 days to look completely different, baby, comment NPM. You can shoot me a DM and I'm gonna give you some info, okay, sis? Because again, it's not hard to do. It's not rocket science, and literally, you don't even have to. I'm not one of them type of creators that get on here and fake the funk. Y'all, I can get on here and stunt every goddamn day if I wanted to try to make you feel better, because that's a poor mindset. Y'all get impressed by Range Rovers and G Wagons and this, that, and half of these motherfuckers out here is renting them. Okay, I have my pink slip. Not too many people can say that, and I got that from digital products. Okay, so like I said, if you want to learn and you serious, y'all, and this is the thing that you know what, I've been praying about. Y'all know on YouTube I always be keeping it 100 with y'all. I damn near am thinking about, like, man, should I leave my community open? Because it's like I really only want the action takers. I really want the women that actually believe in themselves and actually have ambition, that actually want to actually make real income, like for real. Like for real. Like this ain't no game. I don't want the women that's gonna be course hopping every 24/7, every, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want that. I don't want that. I want the women that's really gonna put in the work, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, it's simple. It's simple. And shout out, you know who you are. You know who you are for putting a little fire under my ass today, because I needed that. And I'll be on here trying to be nice and be like, oh, you guys, or whatever. When meanwhile, the motherfuckers that y'all look up to is asking me for advice. The motherfuckers that y'all reaching out to and asking for info and things like that is hitting me up and asking me to help them. But you know what I'm saying? But I'll be on here, oh, girl, yeah. Hey, girl, I bought DWA last. And what's that mean? Hey, is it Kiofa? Kiofa? Hey, girl. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, so again, on Instagram or whatever like that, comment NPM, comment system. And yeah, y'all. But do y'all have any questions? I always be forgetting to ask y'all. Do y'all have any questions for real? I wasn't trying to be mean or nothing like that. And that's why I don't be, y'all, that's why y'all don't ever get to see the real me, because I'm very direct. And I don't want y'all to feel like I'm going to cuss y'all out, because sometimes I feel like y'all need that. Because it just be, I'm broke. I don't have anything. I wish but you ain't doing nothing about it. But then watch the whole goddamn season of Bridgerton. It's insane. Get out here and work, y'all. Get out here and use the free resources that we have. You in Chat GPT playing around making cartoons. Ask Chat GPT how you can get your big bag. Can y'all hear me now? If not, I'm gonna get over here. Y'all still can't hear me? Shit. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, Juju said yeah. Y'all can hear me. Okay. All right, y'all. Now, am I saying it right? Keo? I feel like I remember your name because it's unique as hell. But which is, and that's, hold on, y'all. I hear you, copy. But what, I'm sorry, Keova, my bad. Hold on. You said you got it last year and you didn't do nothing with it. That's what I'm saying, sis. Get back in there and lock in. What's the problem? Hey, Kayla. Sorry. I thought I missed something. My bad. But I'm trying to think. Did you buy it from me, girl? You know I don't wanna key off. But you're close. Okay. I'm like, girl, you didn't get it from me though, did you? Because I always check on my people. Like I always, even the people that be following, I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? Did you get it from me, girl? Look, I don't wanna. Because I always send out a text, be like, hey, you do. And I haven't sent you a message. Because that's why I'm like, I ain't sent you no message lately. Girl, because I always send people messages. Let me see. Do I got you on Instagram? I know I've seen your name before. Meant you. Sorry, y'all. No, but what I'm saying is, girl, I always like check in with my people. Like that's one thing I don't play about, okay? Because if you spend your money, like, and that's why I be on people's head. Like I talk myself out of sales all the time, y'all, which I'm about to stop doing. Like if you get the shit, you just get the shit. But no, but like for real, like you gotta lock in, and that's why I be really trying to be on people's head. That's why I'm like, damn, I haven't sent you. I don't remember sending you a message because every person that has bought something for me, I always be like, hey, what's going on? I don't see your content, you know what I mean, or whatever, because I believe in helping you. Because this shit can really change your life. Like it really can change your life. You know what I'm saying? So you got access to the shit. Log back in. You know what I mean? Like log back in. It's since you've been in there, girls, so much new stuff in there. When the last time you done logged in? But like, don't let that, you know what I mean? Don't let that, y'all, you're literally sitting on money. I was talking to literally somebody that bought DWA from me back in, I'm like, y'all, we in 2026. Bought DWA back from me in 2024. And she was like, yeah, girl, I kind of fell off or whatever like that. Girl hooked up with her. And this is why I want to do this 30-day challenge. Because I was like, hey, I'm about to lock in with you and I'm about to see y'all. And literally lock back in, started a brand new page, started a brand new beacons, y'all. And on the 4th day, got her first sale and was sitting on it. So that's why I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. Keofa. Did I say it right? Or am I tearing it up again? Keofa. I feel like I'm tearing it up. But that's why I'm saying, like, get back in here and lock back in for real. I'm a surgical assistant. I'm working on increasing my income streams. I believe in digital marketing. It's been a year. I have a small audience, just not sure how to present it. So you want to talk about, I'm sorry, y'all, my nose always be itching when I get on here. So you want to talk about like surgical assistant type stuff? Is that what you're saying? Hi, Sabia. Yeah, girl, I ain't trying to tell your name, but I don't like that. When people are like, oh, you can just say it that way. I'm like, no, what's your name, girl? Is your name Ashley or Ashley? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we pronounce people's names right. That's why I said, correct me if I'm wrong. But I mean, if that's what you want to talk, and that's another thing that I be telling people, y'all, like, if y'all feel like trying to go through the course and do that, if that's too much for you, you know what I mean? Like, use what you already are good at. You know what I mean? You've learned the skills and stuff, like the basics. I'm sure you know the basic understanding from when you, or did you not go in DWA at all? You didn't go in there at all. That makes it a little different. But I know like the foundation of talk about the shit that you are good at, that you know. You know what I'm saying? I was telling, I've told y'all before when I was on live, I had a student that literally, all she wanted, like, she was so passionate about life coaching and this and that. You know who you are, sis, and you need to get back on your shit too. But you know what I mean? She was so passionate about, life coaching and everything like that. And she seen everybody, and that's the thing, y'all. Just because you see some glitter, that don't mean it's gold, right? She seen everybody selling courses and she wanted to do that. And people be looking for that fast cash Wasting their damn time when you need to be doing God have a higher purpose on you. You need to be doing what you was called to do. Soon as she locked in, did what she needed to do and focused on her things, got 10 sales like that. And I'm like, y'all, not everybody is meant to sell a course, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to NPM, I'm going, again, I built this for the mama that don't want to build nothing. That's like, hey, I just want to make income. And you know what I'm saying? I want to have fun doing it. I want to be excited about doing it. But I ain't with all that creating stuff. But I guarantee you eventually, sis, after because I said the exact same thing, after I was like, oh, damn, I ain't going to never sell, this is all the product I need. That was all I said in the beginning with DWA. Y'all can probably go back. I still got some lives up, videos up where I was like, so I don't need to do nothing else. This is why I don't sell no products or nothing like that. All I'm going to do is sell DWA. And that was all I did. But eventually, it's like over time, you going to pivot. You know what I mean? You're going to do something because God is going to call you to something greater, right? Use these skills as foundational skills to get you somewhere. You ain't got to sell no course forever. You can build you a whole established brand, baby. Move. Come on now. What you doing?
I just want to play treasure.
Okay, I'm going to play treasure with you, okay?
Okay, Mama.
I'm about to get off here in a second, okay?
Okay, I want what's a gift.
Okay. I love you.
You too.
Okay, bye, girl.
Bye.
Okay. But yeah, do what you passionate about. If you don't feel like, hey, you're good at something, you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you haven't really solved a problem, then hell yeah, start with a course. But don't people all out here trying to knock these courses and stuff like that. The reason why the shit feels like it's going a little sideways is because everybody was trying to copy off each other. Everybody was trying to follow the exact strategy that this person doing. Now motherfuckers want to panic. This is why I created my community, why I pivot when it was time to pivot, okay? But seriously, it's all about the support. It's all about the community. And again, it's all about how you solve problems, y'all. People just want their problem solved, okay? That's just point blank what it is. You know what I mean? The internet is a blessing and a curse all at the same time, right? But use this shit to get paid, okay? Use it while you can get paid. Use it while we have free advertisement, y'all. Social media is free. I don't care what it is that you're passionate about, that you talk about or whatever. But if you want to build a brand around it, if you want to build an income system around it, use this internet. And I'm not talking about running no ads. I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, like paying for boosting or nothing like that. Literally just showing up. Like you get on this internet every day for free and consume. Why don't you use it to produce something so it can make you, like, y'all, the type of income that I have made, like, you got to understand from a person that just used to be broke and like would pray for, like, God, send me an opportunity. I'll go work 3 jobs if I had to, right? And to be able to use digital products and it literally shift my whole life, like change my life completely. Like, it's insane. It's insane that people will literally be like, I'm scared. And you just can't. I don't want to put myself out there. I can't. I don't want to. I can't. But you don't care about. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I'm getting on here like just yelling at you guys, and I'm not. It's just I just don't understand when people be on here literally. Maybe I'm giving you. I'm hitting it to you. I have about 4K subs, but mostly of my content is on my experience in the field. I believe in digital marketing and systems around it for income. I did go into the course. I'm just in my head about content. So, first of all, you acting like you ain't got no subscribers. You have 4,000 subscribers, and you already got content on your page about the stuff that sis. Let me virtually slap you now. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head about that because you've already done the foundational work. What do you mean? Now you're just going to introduce something that's going to help them. So what are you trying to put together a digital product to show them how they can get into the surgical field, how they can get into school, how they can get accepted, how to study? I don't really know nothing surgical. So I could be talking about this completely wrong. Okay. But I'm just saying, like, if you have people already interested in content that you're posting on your page, baby, they're looking for an additional product. They want to. This is why I personally love YouTube the best. And this is where people, I know people love to flock to TikTok or whatever like that because you can grow on there real fast. But I don't know, maybe it's the Leo in me. I love the hard work, the grunt, you know what I'm saying, the work, because people appreciate you more over here. You know what I'm saying? And if you already have an audience that's following you for that, what's going on? Like, what do you mean? Now, again, when you having DWA, it ain't gotta be for you to just be, selling DWA. You know what I'm saying? Use the skills that's in there so you can build you a digital product. Maybe it's again, I don't know nothing about surgical. So again, you would have to give me a little information, but literally, sis, go on it. Like, if it's just taking 5 minutes today, go into ChatGPT and be like, hey, I have this YouTube channel, and this is how you have to talk to ChatGPT. Let it work for you, okay? Don't be trying to. You ain't got to. People be using ChatGPT all wrong. It's not Google. Literally go in there and be like, hey, I got 4,000 subscribers on my YouTube, okay? And I'm assuming that most of your content is about that, or is it about something completely else? Because again, you want to make it, if people are already following you for that type of stuff, then girl, what are you doing? Thank you, Jude. Girl, I ain't paying them no mind. You know, all engagement is good engagement to me. I didn't even get to see it. Damn, Jude, let me read what it said. Was it that bad? Girl, was they calling me a trans again? You know, they be on here calling me a trans girl. I'm like, I must be really pretty, y'all. Thank you. Because usually when people be saying you look like a trans, that means you are just so beautiful. It's unbelievable. So I appreciate it. Thank you. I will go follow you and see you go live. I will come and support. Period. I know that's right. Shout out to the MPN mamas. One thing we're gonna do is we're gonna support you. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I got you. I will let you first know I don't care about you. That's what you said. That's what he said. He said he didn't care about me. Y'all, let me get off of here. What? I don't get it. What happened? Okay, sorry, y'all. Why is the comments flying like that? Oh, okay. He one of those attention seekers. Girl, yeah, you can leave. I mean, as long as people ain't getting disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But I be needing them negative comments because y'all be helping me push it out. Push it out. Push it out. I was saying that I will let you at first. You know I don't play about you. Thank you, Jude. I love you. Thank you. Y'all can't hear me now? Y'all can't hear me? It's time for me to get off of here. Can y'all hear me? He said somebody just said it was no sound. I want to make sure before I waste my time. Let me know, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat, something. Pink heart. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Maybe they couldn't hear me or whatever. But I don't know. I know I got some new people that's just coming here. Do I got any mamas in the room? Mamas in the room. Where y'all at? Okay. I was talking to y'all. Okay. I was trying to give y'all this free game. How y'all can get y'all big bag and stop complaining about being broke and not being able to do the things you want to do. Mama, you should be getting paid to go get your hair done. Mama, you should be getting paid to go to brunch, okay? That's what I believe in. That's what I teach, and it's a simple system, okay? Again, I can teach you what to say, what to do, what to post, all that shit, but you have to want to believe in yourself and want to change your life for you, okay? I can't teach you that. But if you are interested and you want to learn a little bit more information, I do have some free resources linked down below. I have a free guide. It's called Mama, You Should Be Rich. Because mama, you should be rich, okay? Not just financially, okay? Spiritually too, okay? I want you to be rich in Jesus, okay? I want you to get in your Bible, girl, and just live your best life, okay? If you want to get up and take a random flight to New York City, y'all, because that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, girl, you should be able to do that, okay? And you shouldn't feel no type of way about it and bring your ass right the fuck back. Like, these are the things that you should be able to do, okay? And if I can do this, you can do that as well. What you say? I'm sorry, I didn't even see it. She did, okay, period. You a Leo and you see that's our problem. It's a Leo, it's definitely a Leo thing, girl. We be in our head and overthinking it because really we're the truth. And we be really like not trying to like I'm trying not to cuss y'all. We really be trying not to do too much on people. You know what I'm saying? Because we're already enough. You know what I mean? We're already almost too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't want to do too much. You know what I mean? And so we be holding ourselves back in our head. And it's like, girl, just get it done. Get it out there. I'm just messing with you. I'm a Leo girl. Thank you. Most of my content is on my experience as a surgical tech assistant. I'm consistent, but the views I'm getting is from surgical tech. Sis, that's what I'm saying. But what problems do surgical again? Do you want me to walk you through this together? We can do this together. Because again, I don't know what that I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm retarded, but what does a surgical tech do, girl? I should in all areas. I just follow you. God bless America. Amen. God bless America. We need them. That's Virgo too. Yeah, girl. You know we kind of connected. Okay, we like back to back. You know what I'm saying? Leo, Virgo. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of Cancer in me, baby. I'm sensitive as hell. I be crying all the time, but then I pull it together. Okay, that's because I'm a July Leo. But so let me see again. I don't know nothing about a surgical tech, but I'm gonna go into ChatGPT. I'm gonna show you how real quick we're gonna do this, right? Again, I don't know what problems y'all be having, so you that's something that you would have to tell me. But I just want to show you how quick and easy what I mean when I say you can go in here. If people are already following you for surgical stuff, sis, that's what you need to be creating products around. You already got an audience. You already got people that are looking for a solution, and they will pay you. Okay? That ours should be rich in all areas. Okay, no period. Because we should. Okay, not just in our pockets. God gonna bless us financially anyway. So if you rich in your Bible, rich in Jesus, okay, rich in your mindset, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're good. You know what I mean? That's where people be messing up. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. I'm shaking the screen. My bad. You can make content about how to pass the test. Yeah. Yes, I can finally release my stress. Period. I posted today, but I'm in a transitional phase of my life. I just be posting what's on my heart sometimes. I meant I don't be consistent. I'm a July Leo. So, okay, period. So you're a little sensitive too, girl. You got a little bit of Cancer in you too, girl. You be crying too, and that's fine. We need that, okay? That's what's gonna make you stronger. So you might need to have a good little cry, cuss somebody out. Like I have my days where I do that. I cry, then I have my cussing day, and then I have my whoosah day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've learned, y'all, over time. That really helps me, okay? Sometimes you just gotta, like cry. Okay, and get out of your head. Stop being stuck and just do it. You know what I mean? Like, do the shit. And if it's not the best, that's fine. You're gonna make it better later. But if you never do it, all you're gonna be stuck with is just regrets. Why didn't I do it? Why didn't man? I could be so much further. Da, 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 whatever like that. 2026, y'all. Tomorrow's not promised for none of us. Do the shit. You can period, Jew. You could tell people how to get out of their hair before they go into surgery. Give them a valuable information that will ease their mind. I'm on YouTube. Just don't post on any social media consistent. Y'all gotta get consistent. Y'all have to get consistent. Y'all have to get consistent. Y'all have to get consistent. Okay. But like, so Kiafa, so what I was saying is like literally going to ChatGPT. I'm just gonna say I'm a surgical tech. Okay. Hey girl, I'm a surgical tech and I got 4,000 YouTube subscribers. Period. They, you know what I mean? I ain't been the most consistent on YouTube, but I got 4,000 YouTube subscribers. I post content around surgical tech. Could you give me 5 digital products that will be highly sought after, something that's considered valuable, and that clearly solves a problem for other surgical techs? And then also, could you give me the format of what style of digital product I should create, whether it be an ebook, a guide, a video series, a checklist, etc. I have a new life. I have new life experience. I would like to post about that. Think it would go crazy. Yeah, I mean, again, sis, now we got to pick one thing and run with it, okay? And that's the thing about having like a smaller, I always tell people when you have like anywhere really under like about 20K, baby, you need to be just talking about that. Don't be trying to don't confuse your audience. And you know what I'm saying? And because they're gonna be like, okay, girl, you was just talking about surgical tech shit. Now you talking about your vlog, you know what I mean? Not trying to discourage you or anything like that, but I would just pick one thing and run with it. But let me just tell you what it says. It says surgical tech, interview, and resume playbook, period. This problem solved, and this is why I like to ask it like this. The problem that it solves: new surgical techs struggle to land jobs, answer interview questions, and build strong resumes. Your digital product ideas: how to get hired as a surgical tech kit. Boom, that's it, right? And then it says a PDF, okay? You'll put together some pages, resume templates, mock interview, Q&A sheets, so you probably know the type of questions that they would ask you, etc., okay? And then salary, it also says a salary negotiation script. And then why it would sell. Every new grad or student wants a job fast. This is a high demand evergreen product. Price range 27 to 57. Okay, girl, you sell a few of those. You got 4,000 subscribers. You got 100 people buy. That's $2,700 you just made right there from some knowledge that you already know that you can put together. Have ChatGPT help you put together. You go in there and preview it. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It also gave first year surgical tech survival guide. Problem this solves: new techs feel overwhelmed, anxious, and unprepared their first year. The format: you could create an ebook or mini video series. So already on your YouTube channel, private that bitch, give people the link, okay? Something real easy and simple that you could do. What they don't teach you in school, you could talk about real or scenarios, how to handle them, confidence tips, and mistakes to avoid. Girl, if you want me to, give me your email. Drop your email in here, and I'll just send you this page. I'll put it on the Google Doc for you. But this is some shit that you can use and girl and start selling. And this is stuff that's proven. Like I would even go on Okay, focus on surgical tech and not my random download. I mean, create you a separate page for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest, y'all, that's the fastest way that so many people be messing up. They be trying to do 1,001 things. You talking about this offer, that offer. This is one thing that I always tell all of my students, y'all. On average, even people that follow you, people that don't follow you, on average, people see 1 out of every 10 posts that you make. So think about that. If you just do probability and math, if one day you talking about this, and then I don't see you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever, right? For the 11th post, now I see you talking about drafts. Okay, every time I need to see you, I need to feel like, damn, I know you. I need to feel like, damn, I can predict what you about to talk about because you've established that brand. Stop talking about 18,000 different things because you're never going to get anywhere. I mean, you can still get somewhere, but it's going to take forever. And we want to see results as soon as possible. And this is where people be fucking up, okay? So, but again, if you want me to, sis, I'll send you this via email. I'm going to go into my... Maybe unless you was on my Beacons account, girl, I don't know. I don't know why I don't. Because again, I always send people emails, send you a text. Maybe did you ever text me? Your number should be in my phone. Girl, because like I said, I don't play about my people. I don't. But if you want to, I can send you that. But I'm just saying, like, use that. I don't know if you found that helpful or not. But again, and you can go on to ChatGPT and again, have it help you do it yourself. It literally will tell you the pricing. And then one really cool thing that you can do is maybe it's some people that you know, or or even just some of your like friends on here online or whatever like that. Send a couple of them. Send them your doc, right, for free, and be like, hey, I just want it in exchange for a testimony, right? And that's a great way that you can have testimonies that you can upload on your website, and boom, because a lot of people are like, what am I going to talk about, or how am I going to say, like, my product is so great and I don't have any testimonies. That's the easy way that you can do it. Like, that's really easy and simple how you can do it. But like I said, sis, if you want that, I'll send it to you. You can hit me up on social, on wherever we was following each other, girl. Because like I said, I don't know. But I know your name. I know your name. But all right, y'all, if y'all don't have any more questions, like I said, I get on here pretty much every day to try to give free tips, help you, and guide you. And like I said, if you are a mom and you're serious and you're ready to take action and you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to show up and you're willing to believe in yourself, baby, and you're willing to talk to Jesus, baby, I'll be happy to help you get started literally with MPM. It is a digital product that is done for you, okay? It literally tells you what to do, tells you what to say, and tells you how to show up online so you can actually generate income, okay? If you follow my strategy and you follow my step-by-step, sis, you can win and you can get sales and you can start living the life that you want to live, okay? But comment the word MPM, or like I said, you can click the link in the description and just sign up there. Payment plans are available. Hey, babe. I got it. It was last year when I brought DWA. It was very helpful. A podcast interview coming up. I'll prepare something with ChatGPT. I found you on there. Thank you for your time and energy. Yes, girl, of course. And like I said, if you got my number, text me. Like I said, I'm not one of the type of people that like, you got to book a call. Like if you want to ask a question or whatever, like that's what I'm here for. I enjoy doing that type of stuff. Okay, y'all asking me stuff, be helping me because it be letting me know what people be needing. Okay, and I can create content or digital, you know what I'm saying, something around that. Okay, that's what I do. But all right, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like I said, if you are a mom and you made it all the way to the end of this live, baby, put a pink heart in the chat, girl. Okay, and I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, that's another thing. Put a pink heart in the chat, okay? Because like I said, I love to see and come back to know who was watching and who found this helpful. And again, so I can keep showing up, okay? I need y'all to encourage me just like how I be encouraging y'all. But all right, y'all have a good day. Good night. All right, y'all. Bye. Hey, babe.